Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Gonna go just a little bit of an update today. Gonna keep it nice and short. Had a very big day yesterday, so I'm still kind of knackered and getting over it. And it's also St. Paddy's Day. I know I'm not wearing green, but yeah, I'm wearing green, you just can't see it. That sounded weird. Okay, let's move on. Do have a green hat I've been wearing all day, inside at lights, can't see face, not good for videos. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Let's start that again. Do a quick update. So we are getting close to the tow vehicle. Finance is all sorted. That's in kind of the last little steps of that. Just waiting for insurance, sorting a deposit for car, because that's insurance stuff. But basically, 2-3 days maybe, we should probably have our hands on the car. Fingers crossed, all going well. It's starting to feel real, but it doesn't quite feel real yet. I don't think until I've got the car in my hands in the driveway and I'm driving around in it, it's actually going to feel real. At the moment, it's just very weird and surreal that we're actually getting this done and it's actually happening quicker than I expected it to. Super freaking excited. Really, really excited. Very, very cool stuff going on. So that will be happening in a couple of days. As I said, I'm not going to drop too much. There are a few people in my inner circle that know what's going on and know what I'm getting. All very excited to see it and very stoked for what we're going to end up with. But you guys are going to have to wait until I do the full reveal video in a few days' time. Have got a big weekend because I'm working all weekend again. But I'm going to sneak in, try and get somewhere and do a bit of a proper reveal video for you guys so you can see it all, because I'm not going to be able to keep this secret for too long. So yeah, that's happening. Actually went finally last night. Went and watched the incredible Falling in Reverse and Ronnie Radke in concert last night. It was actually something we bought for all the boys for Christmas. Bought it for each other and for all the boys for Christmas as part of their Christmas presents. Falling in Reverse and Ronnie is like, they're up there as one of our top 3 bands that, for the family, probably top band. For me, he's kind of a tie between that and Both My Valentine and Asking Alexander are kind of my top 3. I really can't split any of them. Came to Sydney as part of his Watch the World Burn tour. Absolutely incredible. I jaw on the floor all night. Just insane performance. The guy is an absolute incredible artist. He's an incredible singer. He's an incredible performer. Just the whole thing was just amazing. Black Veil Brides was support band. There was another support band beforehand, which I'm not into them, so I'm not going to bother talking about them. But Black Veil Brides, again, freaking incredible. They're definitely a band I was really keen to see as well. Again, don't tour very often being American, or don't tour out here very often being American. But yeah, had the chance to sing them as well. Again, amazing, really good performance, incredible songs. Sounded identical to what they do on their albums. Like, there's no post-production like most good rock metal bands. There's no this post-production manufactured shit. It's proper musicians making proper music and performing properly. Absolutely incredible. Between Black Veil and Radke, far out, what a night. It was, man, I lost my voice when I just started getting back now to do this video. Incredible night, absolutely amazing. I have put a video up on socials. I did get a bunch of videos of the night just because one of those things I want to remember that for years to come. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Cannot wait for the chance to ever go see them again. I, hands down, wouldn't even contemplate. I'd be there in a heartbeat to go and see them all again. So yeah, that happened, so really good. Tig was busting. He was beside himself all night. He was so excited. It was awesome to see. There's actually a little video I'll put in of him here somewhere. So kind of snuck a little video of him as he was sort of singing along to a couple of the songs, so it was just kind of cute. But he absolutely loves it. Loves going to concerts. Loves going to see live music, which is just amazing. The boys love their music, so I feel like I need to do an entire video just about music and what it means to me and how incredible it is for everything from therapy, for R&R, for just expressing yourself. It's just, music is just, it's amazing. It has a very unique impact on people. Yeah, so that was happening. Outside of that, I am designing, or in the process of designing, a couple of different new logos. So looking at the unicorn drifting logo that I had, didn't really encapsulate what I'm about for unicorn drifting. The reason I call it unicorn drifting is it's supposed to be fun. It's just supposed to be funny. Obviously, the unicorn came from the skyline. It was a unicorn when I found it, a typical barn find. It was that unicorn car, low Ks, beautiful condition, you know, unmolested old car. So it was a unicorn, which is obviously where the name came from. It's called the unicorn, hence unicorn drifting. But unicorn drifting as a whole is all just about having fun, getting out, having a laugh on the track, catching up with mates, just spending time with, making memories with people you love and people you care about. It's about doing something different. And I'm, 44 this year? Shit, no, 45 this year. Shit. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can go out, you can have fun, you can just be stupid, be yourself, be, you know, whatever you want to be. And that is about unicorn drifting. The logo I had and I have been using, it's very professional looking. Like it's not a fun logo. It's not a fun, creative kind of logo. So I've kind of been mucking around in my head with a couple of different ideas. Finally got time to put it down on paper today. So I've got 2 different ones that I've worked on. It's very similar, just slightly different thing. I'll put them up here for you to have a look at. I actually put a poll up on my social medias to kind of get an idea of what get people's idea. I'd love to hear your comment, whether you like A or B. Let me know down below which you prefer, because I've kind of leaning towards one. I'm not going to say which. I'm kind of leaning more towards one than the other, but I think so far when I looked this morning, or looked a couple of hour or so ago, I think one was at about 65%, one was about 35% votes. So there is one that is taking the lead, but there are still a lot of people voting for the other one as well. So I'd be curious to see what you think. Let me know down below in the comments what you think the better logo is. But yeah, I want something that's just a little bit more fun, a little bit more, just it makes you smile. Like that is drifting. Drifting is just doing stupid shit in fun cars, or doing fun shit in stupid cars, depending on the day and how the car's working. But either way, it's just doing fun stuff with your mates out on the track and just being larrikins. So I'm doing that. As part of that, I am going to be coming up with a few new shirt designs as well, and putting some more merch out there. I do actually have to redo my shop. My shop's down at the moment. If you want any merch or anything, just shoot me a DM and I'll get you sorted. My actual shop is down at the moment because I've had to kind of redo a few things just in the background. Long story, not going to go into it, boring and technical. But I'm just redoing my store. Want to revamp it a little bit as well. And with that, kind of with a different product line or a couple of new products as part of my line. Got my staples that I constantly kind of have, but then I'm also coming out with some new ones as well. So I will be doing a pre-order for my new merch, for the new logo. I am potentially going to, I will do, once the new tow car is all set up, sorted out, whatever. Once that's all done, I am going to be doing a merch line with that as well. You will understand when you see it. No, it's not some weird little rat rod like Drift Games has just done, but it will be deserving of its own merch line. On that note, I am actually going to, once I do my release video, I am actually going to be putting out there, because I have no idea what to call this car. Usually I will spend time driving it and come up with a name for it. Got to see what the car feels like. Got to see how it speaks to me and what it feels like. But I'll possibly be putting a call out there to see if you guys can give me some suggestions for names as well. And no, I'm not calling it Carface. Don't even bother going there. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that as well. So once that's all going, I will be doing something for that as well, both tow car and drift car. So there will be a whole bunch of new merch lines coming out soon as well. So keep an eye out for that sort of stuff. Outside of that, everything's kind of not on hold. It has been insanely hot the last few days. I think it's supposed to be a little bit cooler tomorrow. So I've got to get in here, get this cleared so I can get the Skyline here and start getting it all prepped ready for Marissa's first event, which I believe is on the Easter weekend. Speaking of Easter weekend, biggest disappointment ever. It's kind of it sucks to say it. I actually got accepted to drive and got an invite to drive at Luddenham for their second drift day over the Easter weekend. They're doing a 2-day drift day this time. You can opt to drive either one or both days, which obviously I would have absolutely jumped at the chance. However, I've already committed to other things on that day. I'm also working all long weekend. Need money, new tow car, plus other stuff, and chili jam and whatever else. There is absolutely no way in the world I can make this event, and to say I'm devastated is an understatement. I'm actually going to have to write back to Ludlam and say, hey, thanks for thinking of me and thinking I'm good enough to drive on your track. However, I'm not going to drive because I've got other shit on. I just feel like a dick writing that back. The fact that they're doing a second and technically third drift day so close to the last one, obviously no issues with it. So this, I think, is going to be a pretty big staple at Ludlam with the drifting. So hopefully next one, I'll have the opportunity to get in. I'm going to have to send something back to them and say, hey, just keep me on the top of the list for the next one. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make this one. But yeah, absolutely, I'm heartbroken that I can't do it. I was so bummed I missed the last one, or missed the first one. That would have just been absolutely incredible. Being able to get in with the Spicy Boys and do a couple of laps. The track is sick. Like, it is absolutely incredible. I reckon I'd probably shit myself coming up the straight and flicking into turn one. But nonetheless, I would give it a red hot crack. Absolutely incredible track. Like, it was amazing going around. It flows beautifully, just as expected. It just lends itself so well to drifting. So being given the opportunity to drive it and having to say no just absolutely breaks my heart. I'm so bummed about that. But onwards and upwards. Chili Jam's coming. What is it now? Jesus, it's mid-March. We're only a month and a half away from Chili Jam. Holy shit, that's going to come around so quick. I have to get this garage clean tomorrow. I have to get this guy in here, and I have to fix it up. Well, not fix it up, it's all ready to go. I just wanted to do some safety stuff, service and oils, fluids, that sort of stuff. Get that all going. There is a few little heat shields I need to fix up. I think I do need to get a turbo beanie or something to try and cool down, try and reduce some of the heat in the engine, but we'll see how that goes. Or I'm just going to have to keep it to short runs and not go running for 40 minutes at a time. But yeah, outside of that, where all systems go. It's now just fingers crossed that we get this tow car ASAP, get that done, tick that off the list and move on, get it all set up, and then it's working on that. You guys are going to absolutely love it when it comes out. I'm beyond excited with this car. It just ticks all the boxes. It's exactly what I want. It's just perfect in every way, shape and form. So yeah, going to finish on that happy note. Incredible tow car coming, incredible things happening so far for 2025. As expected, this is going to be a massive year. So many of my friends are already kicking so many goals across the board in drifting and just in life in general. There are so many people getting massive wins that I know and are friends with and associate with. Just huge year this year. I'm so stoked for everyone having so much success so far. And for myself, I can see this is just going to get bigger and better this year. I'm really pumped. I have so many ideas swirling around in my head of things to do and develop and continue with for this year. So stay tuned, guys. This is going to be one hell of a wild ride over the next couple of months. And this year as a whole, I think is going to be a real wild ride. It's going to be exciting. So stay tuned. I really appreciate and love your support. Anyone that's staying on and watching these videos. Did notice an interesting statistic on my videos the other day that I'll go into another video, but that was quite funny. But we'll get back to that one. So as always, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff down the bottom. Until next time, stay awesome, stay amazing, and I will see you out on the track.